Hey guys, Dennis here.
Chrissy.
Muddy Water Search and Recovery. And Alex and Tammy will likely be joining us soon on here. Alex has sent the link over through Messenger. We hope you guys are doing well. Again, it seems like it's been forever on this. But thank you for being here and following along on these crazy journeys.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this weekend has been crazy. I mean, it's like nothing seemed to go right all weekend.
Yeah.
And I took vacation days from work Thursday and Friday to go out and do some searches, but the rain wouldn't stay away.
Yeah.
But in the process, we were able to clear 2 different properties here locally on a couple of the cases. And so we know there's nothing there. Move over to some of the other areas of interest that we have and get those searched. And those searches went to one, had the main camera with me, going to film the search efforts. The rain started. Camera is not waterproof, and it's our main camera.
Yeah.
So I had to finish that one without a camera running, but was still able to clear. And that was Havens Park over here.
Yeah.
So,
which is what? Just like a block and a half over or something like that? So, yeah.
So at least that area and the other area is cleared.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Alex, Tamra, Anthony. Hi, guys. Katie, Ponytail.
And Catfish.
Catfish.
And Mac is on here.
Yeah.
Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Lisa, I am hoping for more good news coming out of Tennessee.
Yeah.
So while we're waiting for Alex and Tammy to join, it looks like we may be setting up at the Platte County Fair.
I know, I'm excited about that one.
See, July 20th through the 23rd. If you've got nothing going on and you're in the area, head out to the Platte County Fair in Platte City, Missouri. Come by the booth, say hello. We're going to be out there. Alex and Tammy will be in and out of there.
When is that?
It starts July 20th and will end on the 23rd. I ain't got my sunglasses with me, or I'd have handed them to you.
Yes, I can't see. Thank you.
And
so, anyway,
I'm going to kind of jump the gun here with Alex. Alex has started a TikTok page, Muddy Waters Search Info, and he is doing incredible over there with these videos.
The videos he puts on and the music he adds to it and the way he does it, it's amazing. I mean, I love the way he's done it. It's really nice.
And when Alex comes on, I'm going to have him kind of discuss with you guys what's going on with that. But it's incredible.
Yeah. So, got that one. Did we just do that one?
Yes.
That one.
Marking off our notes right now. Hey,
Leanne.
And now let's jump down to the last one. Next weekend, 4th of July weekend, we are not planning to do a normal live feed next Sunday night. Now, if something happens between now and then, we will jump on live with you guys. Yeah. And we may jump on live during the week or something to say hi or and give you updates. Tech's got to get his camera time too.
Yeah, it's a good boy.
But right now there are no plans for a live feed next weekend.
You are spoiled rotten, sir.
And tonight, what I kind of want to do is I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 of our cases we're working on. We're going to kind of pull up a flyer on those and kind of discuss those a bit. Then we're going to kind of go through the images on the Dodge Sedan 600, like what is missing in Randy Leach's case with Randy. And the Dodge 600, Alex had got me this brochure for one, and I've got some images on the slides. And where it comes in helpful is if you're out doing a search and you happen to find, wheels or steering wheel or parts of the dash, it gives us kind of a reference to go back on to see if maybe possibly it is from a 85 Dodge 600. And so we'll be going through that with you guys as well. So you want to go ahead and get started?
All right. The first one we are going to talk about. Okay. So we just did that. Future. You want to talk about, Michael, what you came up with, or you want to go down the line?
Yeah.
First one we're going to talk about is Jessica Foster. So,
there we go.
Okay. Yeah, I can't read that. So go ahead.
And Jessica Foster is missing out of Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
And she is originally from Canada.
Yeah.
Went with a family friend to, I believe it was New York, and called home later and was in Vegas and had no plans on leaving Vegas. Right. She did eventually go home to spend a holiday with her family, and as soon as the dinner was over, needed rushed back to the airport to get back to Vegas.
So do you think it might be a domestic thing?
This one,
like her,
I'm 100% convinced she's being trafficked. The family, or the couple that the family friend put her up with, are known traffickers, and these are the middle people between traffickers and those being trafficked. She was working as an escort in Las Vegas. The guy she was dating was basically her employer. I'm convinced she's being trafficked. Her mom is convinced she's being trafficked. Her mom is the one who actually started the Moms Against Human Trafficking campaign.
Right.
And we've been digging into this and digging into this, and everything points to trafficking on this. And through this, we will have another updated trafficking awareness video coming out. But, I mean, young, beautiful lady.
Yeah, she's very pretty, as you can tell. So, I mean, let's see. How old was she when she disappeared?
She was 21.
21. So, I mean, goodness gracious, so young. My goodness.
So any of these, if you have any information on any locations of interest, any thoughts on these, please get those sent over to our email address, the mwsar22@yahoo.com. And that should be in the description. If not, I will get that in there.
Poor thing. I mean, it breaks my heart to look at this one because she's so pretty, so young, and poor thing. Goodness. All right, next one we're going to talk about, Michael Eagles. This is out of Leavenworth, actually. So. And
Michael is one of the two that we were searching for this weekend.
Yeah.
35 years old, been missing since May 23rd of 2022.
He's 6 foot, weighs 160 pounds, brown hair, blue eyes. He went missing from Leavenworth on May 23rd, 22. It is believed that Michael has disappeared under suspicious circumstances. So, goodness, Michael is 35 years old, blah, blah, blah. Michael has multiple tattoos. He has the name Jennifer Nicole on the right side of his neck. He has a tattoo of McFarlane on his upper chest in the center, a tattoo of the name Eagles on his back, and multiple tattoos on his legs.
And McFarlane is actually his, I believe.
Yeah, it's his middle name. So it's Michael McFarlane Eagles. So, yeah, he looks familiar to me because
he does look
born and raised in Leavenworth. He's a little bit younger than me, but I hope it's not what I think it is for when it says the suspicious circumstances. That kind of bothers me. But that was one of the search efforts we did this weekend. So.
And we
Hi, Samantha.
we definitely need to get these other locations
Yes.
searched and hopefully
Right.
cleared.
Right. All right. The next one we're going to talk about, guys, is Cole Firestein.
And Cole is the other one that the cases overlap.
Right. If you remember, this gentleman's out of Leavenworth as well. He's been missing since March 15th, 2019. The time of his disappearance, 24. He's 5'8", 300 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes. Let's see. Cole is legally blind when not wearing his glasses. He has no ID on him at the time of his disappearance. Let's see. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Cole previously lived in Atchison and had only been in Leavenworth area, been in the Leavenworth area for about 2 weeks before he vanished. So that's, wow. At the time of his disappearance, he was 24, blah, blah, blah. Cole may have a scruffy beard and mustache, or he could be clean shaven. Cole was last known to be wearing a South Pole brand navy blue jacket with red and white stripes on the side and arms, jeans, and may possibly have no shoes on. So, yeah, I feel horrible for this guy because he wasn't even here, 2 weeks before he disappeared?
And we've already conducted
multiple searches
for Cole, and we are lining up more searches on him as well.
Right.
In fact, this coming week after work, maybe doing a couple, and I call them small searches. It's areas that's not going to take very long to clear,
Right.
but we will be getting that done.
Hey, Mark, when you mentioned they were overlapping a little bit, you want to explain what that means a little bit?
Basically, right now, we're just going to go with the same area. Some information that we've had come in.
So maybe the same circumstances, maybe
Right.
as Eagles.
Right.
And now with Firestein. So, but anyway.
So it's interesting.
All right. The next one we're going to talk about is Rachel Conger.
This one actually come up from one of our viewers, Joanne. This is a relative of hers. Rachel is missing from Paris, Tennessee. Last seen March 13th, 2008. A witness saw her getting into a Ford F-150 in the area with her estranged husband. She has not been seen or heard from since. I read that her husband was later found deceased, self-inflicted. They found the vehicle not far from the house. He was not in the vehicle. He was a little ways away from the vehicle, but self-inflicted. They did search the area for Rachel. I don't know what equipment they used or if they brought in dogs or not, but I believe cadaver dogs and GPR need to be used in that area to see if she was buried.
It kind of makes me wonder when you say self-inflicted, did they have a fight, or did he get a little handsy, or did she say, I don't want nothing to do with you, and he just took it out on himself? These are the ones I hate.
Yeah, because they were having marital problems.
Right, you said he was estranged, so
split,
yeah.
But they were trying to reconcile, trying to work things out. Yeah. In my opinion, it looks like things may have went south in a very bad way there.
She's awfully young herself, so goodness. And how long has she been missing now?
She's been missing
since 04?
Since 08.
08. That's still, geez.
And she was 30 years old.
Yeah.
5'2", 128 pound, blonde hair, green eyes.
Yeah.
Last seen wearing black sweatpants and a burgundy tank top with pink lettering. And again, if you had any information, any areas of interest, any theories, anything, please get that emailed over to us.
Right. Oops, let's get that off. Oh, there's Alex and Tammy. Well, it's about time.
Okay, guys, we're going to pull Alex and Tammy up before we go any further with this.
Oh,
Hey guys.
hi guys.
Oh.
There you are.
How are you all doing?
We're doing good. How's your weekend going?
It's been a long day.
That it has.
Right. But it's been nice out. The weather was nice.
Yes.
Joanne just said she was going to tell him she wanted a divorce. He was very controlling and also was bipolar. Didn't like taking his meds.
Oh man.
So that doesn't look good at all. We're just going down the list, Alex and Tammy, of, we've got Jessica Foster, Michael Eagles, Cole Firestein, all that good stuff. So if you're just trying to, well, you've been following us. What am I talking about? Oh my goodness.
Sorry, I was just trying to get the other phone working so we can read the comments as we're going through it.
Oh, gotcha. Well, don't mind me then.
Wasn't wanting to act right for a second.
And then
we got to get something different than using cups to hold phones.
Oh wow.
Our secrets.
We got to get a.
you're telling everybody your secrets.
We're trying to get this set up. There we go. That's better.
There we go. Okay. So do we want to go ahead and move on to the next one?
Let's jump on over with Alex and the TikTok channel you've got going on over there. And we've mentioned it a little bit, but we wanted you to jump in and kind of explain to everybody what you got going on, because it's incredible.
My opinion, it's amazing. I love what you've done, Alex. You've got, the way the flyers hit and the music you have and just the way it all goes through, it's spiel. You did an amazing job. So thank you. That's amazing.
Well, thank you very much. So I had discussed with Dennis about, let's do, if you guys were okay with it, let's do a TikTok channel that basically we just run TikTok videos that have the flyer of the missing person. And then we would, try to locate pictures either through Google, Facebook. A lot of people that are missing do have Facebook profiles. So basically trying to gather up as many pictures as possible. And, I just make little short 1 to 3 minute TikTok videos, basically just using as many pictures or whatever I can to do it. So
now, when I stumbled upon it, I saw the one you did for Randy, and those pictures you found are amazing. Half of those pictures I had never seen before. And I thought that was amazing to see those pictures of Randy. So,
yes, it was just, I just went and looked at different, pages, different information, and just, unfortunately I wiped the pictures, but part of, getting the word out and trying to, get answers and stuff. And, unfortunately trying to come up with pictures of people because, as we've learned, there's a lot of flyers, there's lots of pictures, there's different Facebook page for people missing, and they might only have 1 or 2 photos.
right.
So like with Randy, we can definitely tell that, there's some pictures Randy looks skinnier, some he looks heavier. Another one that I've noticed that with is the Ira Briscoe, who's missing from, I want to say Howell County or West Plains, Missouri.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you look at some of his pictures, he has tattoos, and then there's some pictures of him where he looks pretty skinny, and then there's like in his face, and then there's some where he looks like he's a little heavier in weight. So I try to gather as many pictures as possible. That way, when I do these little videos, you're seeing more than just one picture of a person. You might see.
Yeah, I love the way you have it. It's amazing.
Well, thank you. And it's all to, to help in the search and everything that we're doing,
Yeah.
So I see that Mark said, how would we see these TikToks? So if you go on TikTok and due to, Muddy Water Search and Recovery being such a long name, it would not allow it. It wanted to come up with all these Muddy Waters 325 search and blah, blah, blah. So I just came up with Muddy Waters search info. And, I try to put in there in all the videos, Muddy Waters search and recovery. I try to put everything in there with the pictures of the Facebook, pictures of the YouTube channel. That way I try to make it so everybody can find it any which way, shape, or form, between, posting it on the Muddy Waters Facebook page to posting it on TikTok, back and forth, just trying to get the word out there, trying it so everybody can see it.
Well, it's amazing. I love it.
And we also have the link to the TikTok down in the video description tonight as well.
So
yeah, I've been trying to do 1 or 2 a day. Sometimes I might do one in the morning. Sometimes I might do one at night. Unfortunately, I have been super busy yesterday and had not been able to focus on it. We've been at Tony and Margaret's house, working on a burn pile, getting it burned from the land clearing that we've been doing over the last year and a half. So I had been on that and just
yeah, I saw that. Yeah, when you put that video on Facebook, I saw that video and I think I told you at one point, man, we're missing the party down there. So yeah.
It was hot. I will definitely Tony and Margaret were videotaping me and I didn't realize it, but I was literally 6 feet from the fire loading.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that every now and then. I thought, oh, what are you doing?
Yeah, it was a little scary a few times, but trying to get it done.
Yeah. Ready? Want to jump back on or?
Yeah, we've got Crystal Kipper's
Is the next one
to jump on.
Yeah. Okay.
If we can do it with this.
Nope, I guess we can't. Oh, it's the only one that'll let you do it. Pick one. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's the wrong. We need Crystal. Okay. Oh, there. Oh, there she is.
Back up one.
There we
I'm
go. There
still
she
learning
is.
this, guys.
Okay, Crystal Kipper. She's missing from Kansas City, Missouri, since February 24th of 97. She was 18 at the time. She's 5'5", 125 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes. She was wearing a dark olive green turtleneck, Lucky You jeans, and a denim coat, a diamond cluster ring, and a gold band. She drove to do you want me to go ahead and list? Okay. She drove to St. Joe, Missouri to pick up a friend to go ice skating. The low fuel warning light came on in her red 89 Ford Probe LX, activated as she was taking her friend back to St. Joe at approximately 1 a.m. She refused to get gas, saying her car gets good gas mileage. She often ran out of gas, having to call the AAA Auto Club to bring her gas. She dropped off her friend at approximately 2 a.m. and promised to call by 3 a.m. when she got home to Kansas City. Her friend fell asleep waiting on the call. Her car apparently ran out of gas shortly after 2:30 a.m. as she drove down Interstate 29 north of KCI Airport. A truck driver observed a dark-haired Caucasian female flagging down traffic with a concerned look on her face by the southbound shoulder of the highway around 2:34 a.m. The truck driver saw another vehicle backing up to the exit ramp toward the woman's car as he passed. She has never been seen again. So, let's see.
This one, we do have what I feel is a very strong area of interest.
Yeah.
And we will be trying to get permission from a property owner to access that property. If permission for some reason is denied, we will still be able to access from the water.
Yeah. Because it says her mother found her vehicle later in the morning on Interstate 29. The hazard lights were on and the battery was low. There was no sign of Crystal at all. Authorities searched the KCM home of John Williams, later in 97 when he was implicated in the abduction and sexual assault of another woman. So, yeah, this probably is not a good one here. I mean, none of them are good, but this one, yeah.
Yeah, because they found out later the windshield of his vehicle was replaced the day after she went missing. He was arrested and charged with the kidnapping and assault of the other lady. And right before they charged him with Crystal's disappearance and murder, committed suicide in his cell.
Yeah. So really, if you think about it, there's no justice for any of these women, that either one. So, yeah.
Hey, Dan,
Go ahead, Alex.
so have we had any contact with her parents at all in regards to her case?
I have had, and I don't remember what family member it was. I did have a family member reach out. And then I've also had somebody who actually worked on the case back then. They have reached out to us as well.
Okay.
And it's through them that this area of interest has come up with.
Okay. I just didn't know if we had any insight to, Crystal's life besides what we have seen and, came up with through, research and documents. I just didn't know if anybody through the family, if you all had spoken to in the past or anything like that.
Tamara just said, I hear leaves crunching as someone is walking. Oh, thank you, Tamara.
You see, and
Yeah.
that could go along with this
Right.
area of interest we have.
Yeah, because it's around the highway, so.
And this would be the location that we've talked about, Alex.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Well, I hope we are able to gain access to this property. I know it's something we've talked about, and we have a crew put together to go walk and search this. And I hope, something happens here in the next few weeks and we can get out there and get boots on the ground and, put our resources into this with everybody. And, hopefully, not to say get lucky, but hopefully we can
Find something
that will help, bring her home. Hopefully we get somewhere with this, with the information that's been sent in.
Yeah.
And Alex mentioned we're getting a team together on this. We actually have a couple other people that will be joining us on the ground if we get permission on this property.
Yes. And this will, I'm excited. I'm excited that, hopefully we have a solid lead and we can move forward. We can, hopefully come up with some answers.
Right.
Yeah, because Crystal needs to be brought home. She's been
Yeah.
missing way too long.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one. This is Miss Karina Mcclurkin. Such a sweet girl.
Could have
The flyer.
Okay, you're gonna
Read it.
have fun reading off of this.
Oh, thank you. Okay, this is Karina Mcclurkin. She's been missing since October 11th, 2016 in Kokomo, Indiana. That's her residence. Let's see. She's got reddish brown hair, brown eyes, 5'5", 130 pounds. That's all you gave me for that one.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, Denny's going to jump in and give you the rest here.
This is one that Adventures with Purpose actually went out and searched on, and they did clear 2 or 3 ponds, but there was another one that they went to, but they didn't clear. They ended up going out of state to a different case,
Yeah.
but they they searched a pond behind the motel that she was allegedly last seen in before she went missing. That come back clear. And there was one pond they waded through, a really muddy, swampy pond.
Probably, and wasn't it up to like their stomach or something? I mean, it was
At
pretty.
the most,
yeah.
And that was clear. And I believe there was one more pond out there that they cleared. But this is one that we will be driving. There is an area that information come in. I am 99% convinced that she is in this certain pond.
Yeah.
So we will be driving out there, getting in this pond, getting this checked, hopefully bringing Karina back home.
Yeah. Hey, Dan.
And just another
Sad case
sad
on that
case.
one. This one really is horrible.
You say she was 17?
Yeah.
17 years old.
I'm so sad.
Right.
Hey, can I go back to one of Leanne's comments?
Sure. Which one?
Leanne wrote, hope she didn't run into Kyler. I can't say his
Kyler Yest. He has alluded to other victims when he was trying to make a deal in his murder trial. Oh, goodness.
So one of my cousins, one of her daughters was actually talking to Kyler right before he was busted. And the police did come to her, took her phone. I'm not sure if I told you that, Dennis, but that's the same side of the family with my other second cousin that had just passed away. It was her older sister.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Was actually talking to him when all that went down, and so thankful she didn't become a victim.
Right.
So I saw Leanne wrote that, mentioned that I had a connection with that situation too.
Well, goodness. Just clicked when I heard the folks. Okay.
So Karina's situation definitely needs to be addressed.
Yes.
She's
She's so young, and the story behind her it breaks your heart.
Yes. And hopefully, possibility with some leads and some speculations that, her situation can be, put to rest and she can be brought home.
Right. Yeah. She's a very pretty girl. So, but anyway.
Yeah, it definitely needs to be brought home.
Yeah. All right, let's go back through the comments here. There's a new one.
I'll have to admit, this is pretty awesome that we can now put the pictures in.
Yeah.
Everybody can actually put names and faces together when we're, doing these live shows, and, people can actually put the name with the face of who we're talking about and, see this. This is very awesome that we can do this now.
See, it was the psychic goddess that told us about this and how to use this.
Right.
And
which, thank you.
Yeah.
Still trying to learn
Yeah.
on it, but it's definitely much better than what it used to
Right.
be.
Right. I love that we can bring this up and do it this way now. So,
Yes.
And so now I mentioned the 98 Dodge 600 brochure, and we pulled some of the images up, and basically I pulled these images up off of Google Earth, but just wanted to kind of go over some of this again, because sometimes we may be out searching, we might not find a vehicle, but we may find, there may be a wheel, a steering wheel, a seat.
That's the thing. Yeah.
And this kind of gives us a reference to go back on to see if it could be connected to the car Randy Leach was driving.
Right.
That is exactly why I purchased that off eBay.
Yeah, which I'm glad you did.
To have that reference point, because, you can look stuff up, you can this and that, but, having, the factory brochure and being able to, visually look at the car to a point. I mean, we're not looking at the real car, but being able to see what the grill looked like, what the headlights or what the door panels or the dash might have looked like. And I think some of the other cases that we have going on that I think I'm going to do that also. I mean, just with the blacks from Atchison, car that they were driving that's missing. I think I'm going to look, on eBay and see if I can find that brochure for that car, and that's just something you can file away in a cabinet. And
Right. It never hurts to have it.
That's right. Just something else to use for, research and information to, if us or anybody else did find a car in the water, on a embankment or something in a creek or a river, and you couldn't see the whole thing, and you could get some, can't say that.
Calm down, slow down.
It's starting to sound like me there.
It's both of us.
Yeah, Catfish is going to say we're twins. You keep up with that.
I saw his comment.
Yeah. So far, Bob said, got my 2 trot lines in the lake yesterday, ready to take someone catfishing with me who's ready to stock the freezer. And then Dan said, sorry, I'm late, haven't slept much. And then Bobby says, get a 12-pack of Corona, Dan. That'll help you sleep. So, yeah. Bobby's back at it again.
No, I don't drink a lot of beer, but I could tell you I couldn't do a Corona.
Oh, God, no. Mm-mm. No. Oh. Hey, Ricky. Hey.
Hey, Ricky. How are you doing, sir?
And Ricky, no, he asked if we have any news on Kenny Riachek's search. That search, unfortunately, did not take place over this weekend between having to work on the truck and still having to take it in to have things done on it. We didn't make it out to most of what we wanted this weekend. And then going back to this brochure, guys, I would have never thought to have done this. This was Alex. He thought of this and brought this up. I mean, I was like, why didn't we think of that, But Alex gets 100% credit on that, and that was a very good idea.
Well, thank you very much. I just thought it would be, something to help, and, just kind of like going back to the National Geographic situation.
Right.
I mean, we knew that was there with Randy's situation, and, moving forward and thinking, well, let's get this out there. The only pictures I'd ever seen looked like, something that had been copied on a old Xerox copying machine about 10,000 times.
Right.
Let's just get on eBay and find that original issue and, see the real color picture ourselves and then move forward with showing it and researching and, seeing where it goes, and that's why I have a Facebook page, and it's not gaining a lot of traction, anything at all. I've changed the name on it a couple times, trying to basically see if people that would be searching the Sunset Strip, if they would look at the page. And I think we did get 2 new members that joined the page or liked it. But it's just kind of stagnant, and I'm really trying to figure out, if I should rename it something totally different and to see if it gains any momentum. Because I would like to try to get people from that time period, because, we know there's people from that time period on Facebook, and it would be awesome to get somebody that would say, hey, I know this guy, or I know the guy sitting next to him, and, this is who he was. This is, he grew up here and blah, 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 blah. Or, well, we heard that guy did come from Kansas.
Right.
We never know. And it's just another one of those, speculations, leads, something that never really went nowhere because they couldn't, I believe they couldn't get a hold of the photograph or the photographer person or the story writer, and it just fell to the side. And I believe that Alberta and Harold said, no, that's not our son, and it just was dropped.
Yeah.
You know? And I think more people honestly say, yes, it does look like Randy, than they say, no, that's not Randy. So, and the accusations that Randy was going to leave town, it just, there's a reason why we need to try to follow up with it the best we can,
Right.
Right. Because at the very least, we're able to get an ID on this guy and be able to confirm 100% this is not Randy.
Right.
Art.
Because it's so, I mean, they're so identical. That picture, when I first saw it, goosebumps, because I thought, what are we looking for? He's right there. Really.
And this kind of goes back to something I thought of the other day. So when I was making Ira Lee Briscoe's little TikTok video, I went to his Facebook page. I took a bunch of his pictures to use, his flyer, and I could definitely tell it looks like about 3 to 5 years of age difference. And I mean, you could tell how much he had changed, in his pictures. So, I mean, when you go back and you think about it, anybody can change enough that, they still look so similar, whether they've gained weight or lost weight. And that's why it's something you just can't really throw away, that this is or is not Randy.
Well, because he's not been found yet. So you just obviously have to check every
lead.
Yeah, absolutely.
Information.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it is that one little thing that someone missed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to jump back up here real quick.
Sorry,
Rick,
you got.
Nope, you're
Oh,
good.
you are
You're
good.
good.
Ricky, yes, we do plan to be able to come out to search for Kenny Riachek, and we'll definitely keep you updated on that. And then Tamara asked if we will be using a metal detector when we search for Crystal Kipper. We will be taking metal detectors with us. I don't know how good they're going to be on this case.
Right.
Most of her clothing, all of her belongings was all found in the apartment of the guy that they arrested.
Yeah.
So unless she's wearing jewelry, there's may not be anything there for a metal detector to pick up. But we will definitely be taking them out and
you just never know.
Using
there you go again. You just never know.
Yeah.
And then here's the interior of an 85 Dodge Sedan 600.
Straw was in the picture.
Oh.
Sorry, I had to move one of the cups. The straw was in the picture. And it was the straw in the cup in front of my phone camera.
Okay, the next slide is, I'm assuming, the dash, steering wheel. Whoa.
See, I just think that, like, that picture right there of the dash and the steering wheel, how valuable is that picture if you're looking at a car that's, half out of the water, or something like that. I mean, there's so much that can be learned from these pictures, and in a search for someone's car.
Okay, the bridge of the nose.
Yeah, the bridge of his nose in that Geo pic is smushed back flatter than Randy's face is.
That's kind of what gave it away, though. When you look at the nose a little bit, that picture, it kind of goes, well, that's not Randy. But it could be shadow at the same time. That's the thing.
You got to look at the lighting, the angles,
and
just time.
And then Ricky says, okay, thank you. There's a lot of folks here that want to see Kenny found, including me.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
are so many people who speak out on Kenny's case because Kenny was such a good guy.
Oh my goodness, yes.
And we definitely will be coming out there,
Yeah.
and we'll definitely keep you updated on when we will be there.
And then Tamara said, this is an excellent idea to have for reference photos. So.
And the next one is another one that would really be helpful out there, and that's in this brochure as well, is this model, the Dodge Sedan 600. These are the 4 different wheel types that you typically see on those.
Have we ever? I know that on all the different all the different pages that deal with Randy's situation, there has been pictures of a gray Dodge 600. Is the car that's in the pictures, is that the Leach's actual car, or is that just a reference photo? Because I guess where I'd be getting at, have we ever seen the real picture of the real car the Leach's owned? That way, I mean, we have 4 options on hubcaps here. If we're searching for the car, whether it's in water, on land, you know, I mean, it's just, once again, it's just another reference point. And, you know, has there ever been a real documented picture that the Leaches provided of their car and not a reference photo?
Right.
According to, I believe it was Betty, and then on some of the flyers that shows the photo,
Right.
It was a reference photo. It wasn't the actual vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
Aaron, I think those are all just references. Yeah. Hi, Sunshine. Thanks for watching. Referred to us.
Nice.
Yes. But yeah. Well, are you sure she wouldn't have any?
Leanne may
Yeah.
know more.
Hey, Leanne, are you still on here, hon? If you are, can you verify if that's their car?
And Dan, going back to Crystal Kipper's case, do we know if she had any metal in her teeth, such as caps?
Yeah.
If so, metal detectors can pick that up.
Yeah.
That we do not know. That would be
Yeah, that's a
something
good
good
question.
to
Yeah,
find
that's
out.
a good. Yeah. Okay. And then we're down to this one here.
Okay.
So,
So those were just some of the images we had pulled up on this. Anytime that we are out searching for Randy, this is always with us.
oh yeah, yeah.
And I mean, very detailed in here. And if you go back and look at the live feed that Jennifer joined us on,
Mhm.
she actually pulled all the images out of this up on that live feed, and you can see them all very good.
Leanne just said the top right wheels seem familiar, but old farts disorder is setting in. That is a reference photo as far as I heard them tell AWP.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you, Leanne. We appreciate that. So it would be
that
obviously the
there.
top right one there. So, yeah. Okay.
And so next, it's going to jump us off of this for a bit. I've had a lot of people contact us asking us for different ways that they can help out. And I'm not going to go in order on these. But one of the biggest things anyone can do is continue to share information, thoughts, theories,
Right.
locations, get that out to us.
Yeah, we don't turn anything down, guys, because it could all be super important. So don't be afraid to say, if it may sound weird to you, don't worry. It's not. Send it in.
And continue to share the videos.
Yes, please share them 100 gazillion times, please.
And make sure you're subscribed to the channel.
Yeah.
And I've got these all on here. I didn't write them down, and it's small on the screen. We do have the GoFundMe, and then the Crooked Trail Designs. And where that falls in is a portion of the proceeds brought in by Crooked Trail Designs goes towards our search efforts.
Yeah.
And she wanted me to let you guys know she got a lot more stuff added today, including more 4th of July patriotic stuff.
I was down there with her, helping her getting it on the computer for her. So, yeah, she's got a whole bunch of new stuff, guys. Check it out.
Yeah, because proceeds of that goes towards our search efforts and towards getting new and better gear. So
Leanne just said, but the reference photo is the correct color. Okay, thank you, Leanne. Appreciate that. Fundraisers.
And we will be doing some fundraisers. And Tammy actually brought this up with me the other day. And I talked with the girls, and we're going to be doing possibly a chili dinner type event this fall.
Mm-hmm.
And the proceeds will go towards new equipment and search efforts. Right. And then as soon as some of Megan's equipment is fixed and running again, we will have the Muddy Water Search and Recovery merchandise up, and all the proceeds from that go to help out as well. Yeah. And if you have any ideas on some fundraisers that we can do to help get funds to do more to get out there to help these families, please get that over to us and let us know.
Right.
And one of the ways we are trying to do this, we have a new YouTube channel that will start airing July 1st.
So coming up real quick, guys.
In mysteries, adventures, and historical places. And are you?
Yeah, Leanne just said, are you going to set up a booth at the Leavenworth County Fair?
This year, we will not be at the Leavenworth County Fair, but we will be at the Platte County Fair.
I know that seems kind of odd that we're not at the Leavenworth one, but yeah, I think we just, Platte County just seems like a better.
In talking with the lady in Platte County, everything just
came together so lovely. Yeah. So.
But we'll be looking at Leavenworth for next year.
Oh, yeah.
What was that? It would be awesome to try, hopefully if next year we would be able to make it to all, the Wyandotte County Fair, the Leavenworth County Fair,
State
the Platte
Fair.
There you go. Oh, yeah, the State Fair, yeah.
Missouri State Fair, the Kansas State Fair, and setting up a booth and bringing, cards, information, flyers, it's really coming down to getting the information out and, what Muddy Waters is and what, trying to accomplish.
Right.
And I like it that, hopefully we get to be more hands-on with the public and meeting people and shaking hands and giving hugs.
Right.
Because not bad-mouthing anybody else that does search and recovery. But there's a lot of people that they're in and out. It's in and out, we're gone. There is some that will do their little meet and greets, but I think it would be awesome to, sit with people and talk. If they want to sit and ask questions or bring up situations, where we can actually sit and do that and talk with them, in an open setting. And, if they have a missing loved one or something, or they have information on something, maybe they want to talk in person versus sending it, an email or a phone call. And, that's just one more way to work with the public.
Right. Leanne just said a raffle makes good money. Donated crafts especially sell the most chances. My nephew's wrestling team just raised $8,000 up to $10,000 each year. Oh my goodness.
And Katie was talking about Platte County and Leavenworth County.
fairs, honey.
You know, we could do promote the raffle at the fair as well.
There you go. Yeah, that's a good one, Tammy. I like that.
Yeah.
So people
We could actually, you know, we
Tickets.
could raffle off a TV at the fair.
right?
You know, I know everybody likes to have a new TV.
Yeah.
You know, we could do that and raise funds, you know, or, you know, like this fall, you know, have a chili type dinner, you know, and you could do it up that way. I mean, there's so many ways to raise money.
Oh, yes.
Well, I was telling him the other night that here in town we did a pancake breakfast on a Saturday morning, and just the local people right here just so excited to have some, you know, right here to go get breakfast, fresh breakfast in the morning.
Right.
Yeah. It went
Exactly. There's so many. It's unbelievable.
See, I like chili and I like pancakes. We got to have enough.
Right. So
We have-
Texas Andy just said, have y'all thought about getting with Kroger's, Dillon's to have people donate their points to y'all like they do with churches? I did not know you could do that. I didn't know you could do that. Did you guys?
No.
I didn't know that. Thank you, Andy. Appreciate it. I didn't know you could do that. I don't know how that works, but I like that.
Yeah. It was all- I was like way over here.
You have to contact the grocery store to
Yeah.
have it do. Okay.
So, guys, does anybody have any questions on any of the cases that we're working on at this point? Any discussion topics on them you want to discuss? Throw those down in the comments and we can jump in on these.
Yep.
We're just catching up on some of the comments that were wrote.
Yeah. Can set up a kissing. Oh, did you see Bobby's comment, Tammy?
No.
Go ahead and read Bobby's comment there.
Yeah, but then all that money's going to have to go to bail me and Alex out of jail.
Very funny, Bobby. Very funny.
Maybe we'll have to have the hug a bearded hillbilly booth.
I like that one too. Now, see, Sunshine did bring up a good one, and we've talked about doing this. Remember, people love gear like hats, car stickers, T-shirts. That platform has become part of life, like a gear gift basket, and they would bid on one. That is perfect. Write that down. Thank you, Sunshine. That's perfect.
Like a live auction type thing.
Yeah.
What do they call it? Where they have several items.
An auction? An auction, yeah.
Silent auction, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and it just says, Leanne just said Atchison has a big flea market every year, a booth there, crafts, baked goods, etc., as well as flyers there. Oh, that'd be good. I didn't know they did that. Cafe Press is the one. Tamara, I love that website. So yes, we could definitely look at that one. Foster said you could always set up a dunk tank for the guys. Yeah.
We might be getting wet, Alex.
That would be a good one, though. You know how many people we lining up? I'm telling you.
You know how many people
I'd get the
from
first
our
throw,
past
guys.
would come in for that?
And then silent auction. Yes, perfect. Yes, that was a very good one.
Mm-hmm.
I think in my files, I think I've got a picture of Bobby Kennedy of Catfish. I might have to send it to you.
Uh-oh.
I think one time I saw a picture of him in his hee-haws with a beer in his hand.
Woo! Goodness.
I'll get that and send it to you. And the next live event we do, you'll have to post that picture through the slide machine.
So
But
keep it up, Bobby. We're coming for you.
It sounds like blackmail.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Southern Gospel Gal. How are you, hun? Yeah, we're coming for you, Bobby. Oh, look, Mark just said I'll pay $20 for 3 balls to dunk Dennis. So there's your number one.
$20 for 3 balls to dunk me. And if you miss those 3 balls for $20, I'll give you an extra ball on that one.
$50 to dunk Bobby.
There we go.
Down. I'm down. Yep, I got it. I'm good. Yep.
That's what we need is a silent auction to dunk Bobby.
To dunk Bobby, yeah. And Bobby just said, now, Alex and Dennis, you know these women love birdhouses. You can sell them. Really?
I'm not a carpenter.
Yeah.
It would be abstract birdhouse.
Oh, Leanne just said state champ softball player here. I think the old arm would still be accurate.
I'm right there.
We'll call her in when Alex is sitting on the.
Yeah.
I played in high school all 4 years.
There you go. Then she's first, and then Leanne, and then me.
If we ever do a dunk tank, we're in trouble, Alex.
Yeah, I think so.
The rental store in Platte City, it has a dunk tank to rent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Perfect. And then Bobby says, come on, y'all, I'm waiting, but it costs 20 each. Oh, Lord.
Hey, Southern Gospel Gal, $100 to dunk Bobby.
Yeah.
Well, Bobby, you're in very big trouble, sir. We're all coming for you.
To us.
Goodness.
Well,
Bobby says he's going to make it up here to see us sometime. When he does, we're putting him in a dunk booth.
Think about it now, Bobby. Dunk me. I swim like a fish anyways.
He's got it the way he goes down and recovers those boats and stuff down there.
Yeah.
Does he have to put like lead weight around him to get him down to the bottom?
He needs the little arm floaties. We got to make sure we give him those. Tammy. Bring your floaties, Bobby.
Aw, poor Bobby. He's getting
We all love you, Catfish.
That's right.
I'm excited for the booth at the Platte County Fair.
Me too.
Yeah.
We have a lot of ideas of how we want to set it up and demonstrate things. And
we got missing persons flyers that's going to be plastered all over there.
Well,
Get these faces up.
Every day to help.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
we might have to look into doing some type of raffle.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
and then says no. Let the air out of your body first.
That's how Catfish sings.
Yeah.
But guys, again, thank you to every one of you that come on here. You guys are on here with us every time we're here, and it's been incredible getting to know you guys and coming along with all of us on this ride, working together. The teamwork has just been incredible.
Now, Sunshine just posted something. There is a case from my hometown. She fell off a towboat outside my hometown. She is not in a car, but is a case that has a lot of inconsistent details that make no sense. And her name is Brandy Osborne. Wow.
That is interesting.
Yeah, Leanne, we'll get those fair dates in there again. And just give us 1 second.
It's July 20th for the 23rd.
Yeah. Oh, went too far. What is up with your thing here?
It's being a pain.
Yeah. Just a second, guys. We're trying to get back down to the comments here. Okay. When I volunteered for hospice, we had a donation set out. That's a good one. Oh, what was?
And Ricky, I was actually going to get a hold of you on that. A lot of the flyers that we use on here in the Facebook page is the flyers you guys come up with. And I wanted to clear it with you. And the flyers I've printed off are the Kansas Missing and Unsolved flyers. And I'm even going to be putting a couple things up to help get your name out there as well for all the
Right.
good work you've been doing on these cases.
Okay. And Sunshine just said, I am from, how do you pronounce that? I can never pronounce it. I know what it is. I just can never pronounce it. Paducah?
Paducah, Kentucky.
Yeah, she is missing from Calvert City, Kentucky. Lisa referred me to you guys. I watched a replay. Thank you for all you do. My goodness, thank you. We really appreciate that. And Lisa, you're awesome, honey. Thank you.
And we will definitely
Yeah.
look into this and do everything that we can to help you
Yeah.
on that.
Do you write Culvert City,
Yeah.
Kentucky? Okay. Tamara says you can always do a 50-50 raffle. Yeah. Donation jar. Put Dennis and Alex together to eat all you can eat for the donations. Alex.
Hey, Alex, it's going to have to be tacos, but I think we could put down a lot of tacos.
Oh, gosh.
Oh yeah, I've been in a taco eating contest before.
And Ricky, of course, thank you. He appreciates it. Okay. Hi, Mary. She just said, have you looked into the Bethany Markowski case in Jackson, Tennessee? It's been years. This girl has been missing. Her dad is suspicious to me. He's only done 2 interviews, and I think he killed her.
Oh my
I
God.
don't think we have looked into that one yet.
It's not showing up yet.
I don't have that one.
Oh, it's up here on theirs, but
Yeah, if you look on the thing, Tammy, you should see it. And yeah,
We'll have to look into that one.
yeah.
Other phone and they're identical phones. I don't know why.
And then Sunshine says, I am in contact with the family. If you guys are interested in the case, I have a CAD, but the 911 call is gone. I'll send you an email. Perfect. That would be perfect.
oh, great.
Yeah.
And this girl we're talking about, her name is Brandy. Is it Osborne?
Yes.
Yeah.
Brandy Osborne. Yes.
Okay. Sunshine, is there information out there on the internet or Facebook that has pictures of her and stuff like that?
Yeah. We're looking her up on the phone here real quick. Hold on, guys.
Okay.
You have Brandy.
I didn't get the B.
That's okay. There we go. How did they spell that?
Yeah, there we go.
Yep, there she is. 37-year-old female. I'll let you do it. Oh, it's actually got her picture on there. Perfect. Oh, sorry.
We'll definitely be researching and taking a look at everything.
Right.
And they've definitely been out doing water searches,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
but yeah, we will
How-
definitely.
who was-
What, Alex?
How long ago has this situation happened with her?
Looks like February of 2020.
Because Sunshine said, yes, there is news reports, missing posters. Ricky said she has a listing on Namus. I'm sorry. She was washed away in the flood water. One story, the other story is that she fell off the boat. And then she said they looked for a few days and gave up. So, great.
Don't give up.
This is February 14th of 2020.
Yeah. Okay.
And Alex, I am messaging you over a link to one of her flyers.
Okay. I will definitely look into that later on after we're done tonight.
Yeah.
See what, I can come up with and read up on and
Yeah, because I want to know the story behind her of why she was washed away, or you know what I mean. That kind of bothers me.
Yeah, it's like the accusation of if she fell off the boat
Right.
versus what look at every view you can of the situation.
Right.
'Cause I've been out on a boat in beautiful weather. I've been out on a boat and been stuck in the middle of a thunderstorm where the boat went nowhere.
Right.
And to be on a decent sized boat in a storm, you're down in there enough. It is possible to get washed out of it, but
I mean, I would think the circumstances would really have to be weird and just
yeah.
outrageous to have that. And then Sunshine said, yes, it's a mess of a case. I'll send you what I have. Look her up on Facebook.
Look up boyfriend. His Facebook says.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I had that backwards. Thank you, Alex. Sorry. Yeah.
Because I thought, oh, wait, and then, okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry.
And there's the email that would be best to send any information over to. All the team members have access to that, so it's going to get seen a lot faster and responded to a lot quicker.
What? Oh, that Brittany Osborne, Mary just said, sent you a link, just keeping the word out. She was 11 and she's been missing, she says, I think for 20 years. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's the Brandy Osborne out of, right?
No,
No,
this one's the
Bethany. Okay, I'm sorry, Bethany. Goodness.
Hello, Lisa.
Lisa, I hope you are doing well down there.
Yeah.
And with Lisa here, we will be working to do a video going into all of the Tennessee cases again. These will cover some of the missing persons cases, but these will cover the other cases where we're trying to help the families get justice. We want the truth to come out,
Right.
Corruption to be spotlighted, the world to know there's corruption, and these people be held accountable.
And honestly, when we've talked to Lisa and we've heard her stories about everything down there, it just kind of makes you wonder. I never in a million years would ever imagine that kind of corruption down there, or just that much total.
I would like to have Tammy talk with Lisa if possible, since Tammy's from Tennessee.
Yes.
Tammy.
Not saying that it's kind of sad. I mean,
Yeah.
Home is home, and it's just sad that there's possibly so much corruption in Tennessee.
What part of Tennessee are you from again, Hunter?
Knoxville, Tennessee. So north.
Up by somewhere up yonder. That's
Yep,
where she's
up yonder. Yep.
somewhere cattywampus of the mountains.
All right. That'll work.
I grew up about an hour from the Smoky Mountains. Yeah. But
So Lisa, Alex, and Tammy are full team members with us,
Yes.
Muddy Waters. And if you get time, let me know. We'll get you in contact with Alex and Tammy. Sure, I'd love to talk to you.
She's 140 miles from Cookville.
Okay.
Okay. Lisa, would it be okay if I give them your phone number? I think I've got your phone number. Let me check my phone after getting it changed.
Bobby says, sorry, Lisa, my friends on here, a lot of common nuts. Bobby, I swear to goodness.
I can't argue with him though.
And Lisa did say absolutely.
Okay, and Amy, I will get you Lisa's number sent over to you guys.
Sure.
But Lisa is not only just a really
Amazing and just generous person with her spirit alone just is amazing to me. What she's been through and what she's still doing and how she's hanging in there. You're one of the most amazing persons I've ever met, Lisa. You're amazing.
because it's not. Yes, she wants answers and justice for Aaron, who's her son. She is fighting tooth and toenail for these other families to help them get answers as well.
Right.
It just like there's so much corruption going on down there in Tennessee. And I mean, I've always listened to what she said, and you know, I had never been to Tennessee till I went with her and went back to where she grew up, and multiple trips to the Smoky Mountains. And I just, you know, we all know there's bad things and evil things that happen anywhere and everywhere, but you just don't feel that way, like that stuff goes down in Tennessee. But evidently it's out of control down there, is what it sounds like to me, from, you know, listening to when Lisa talked a while back and some other things that I've read and watched on YouTube about, you know, stuff that's going on. It's pretty disturbing. It's pretty sad and heartbreaking that it sounds like there's corruption, just terrible.
Well, it just like every new case that he would start to talk about was from Tennessee.
Yeah, that's what I said to Denny too. I said that the other day to Denny. I thought, oh my goodness, what is going on down there?
I know.
Horrible.
And Joanne, this would be Bethany Markowski. Dan says, I looked into the jails too and didn't find the guy you asked me about, Lisa, so apparently his charge disappeared. That seems typical down there as well. I had never, and we've dug into these cases and still have a lot of digging to go, but just where we are, I had never seen this kind of corruption and never would have thought it would have existed anywhere like this. But it's as bad and as deep as it gets, it appears to be.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, everything from corruption, murder, sex trafficking of children, teenage. I mean, it's just crazy, you know. And I truly feel that, you know, like that other subject that, you know, I told you I wanted to talk about tonight if we had time, just from the stuff that I've been doing a little research on. You know, it looks like it's just starting to happen everywhere.
Right.
And it's really sad. I mean, it is. It's just terrible.
Well, Alex, if you want to jump into that, absolutely feel free to go ahead.
Well, this week during some of talks that Dennis and I had, I started focusing on, we were talking about another case, and I have a friend who grew up in the inner city, and we were talking about gangs and stuff, and it started, you know, we were going back and forth and talking about certain situations and stuff. And I decided to get on the Kansas Bureau of Investigation's website, Kansas KBI, and I started, I went to Wyandotte County because you can select which county. So I went to Wyandotte County and I just started going through all the people that are missing. And I started catching young girls who were in the ages, I want to say between 12 and 16, that all went missing on the same day in Wyandotte County. You know, and I started seeing a little bit of a pattern with certain age range in girls. and that tells me either A, we have a serial killer, or we have sex trafficking going on, and these poor girls, are getting stolen, picked up right off the street, yards, shopping malls, something. But I can't say 100% that they happened on these dates, but the dates that at least it was reported, or the dates that they went missing, all these dates were the same. And there was multiple girls on multiple different dates and time periods in Wyandotte County. Now, I didn't go into Johnson County or any other counties. That to me is pretty terrifying. That makes me, it's happening right underneath people's noses, and I don't think they know what's going on.
Well, we know that church that we go to, the Rock, they have run to stop it, and it is it's a true thing. It's a real thing here in Kansas City. It's real. It's happening every day. It's happening when they have Kansas City Chiefs football games. It's happening when they have the baseball games. People coming from out of state. It's really hard to swallow and talk about, but they are sex trafficking young children. There's people that have all this money are coming in town here in Kansas City while we sit and watch the football game, and are
there's something going on, hands down.
they're trafficking children. And it is very hard for me to swallow even talking about it sometimes.
I see Leanne's comment. It was the same dates, like the dates that they were listed missing. These dates were the same, and I would find, 2 and 3 different girls between like the ages of 12 and 16 that all went missing on the same day. Not family members, not, they had different last names, different ages, but I found multiple different times this happened. And I'm not tech savvy. I'm not, I don't even know the correct words to use, but on the computer, I would love to be able to pull this information off somehow and put it in dates. So every day, date, month that people went missing, because I noticed it a couple different times, and like I said, I guess when I get some free time to sit down on the computer, I want to go to Johnson County. And, I'm going to start looking. I want to start looking and seeing if this is also happening in other counties all across Kansas and wherever, because, it's right there.
It's happening everywhere, really.
And then the other thing that bothered me is when I looked at KBI's site, maybe 1 in 25 would have a picture. The rest of them had no pictures. They had nothing for you to look at if you were doing any type of research or looking. It just lists names, dates, and this. And then every once in a while, like when you come up in Leavenworth County and you see Randy's has a picture. Cole Firestein's, if you look in Leavenworth County, his has a picture. Yeah. When I was on Missouri's, I could see Ira's picture of him, So I think I wish they would step up their game and provide pictures of every single person that's missing so you could see it. But they don't.
Well, we have a problem though. There's it's a money issue, and they're just not able to financially do a lot to search and help for missing persons around here right now.
I believe we talked about that. We was it Kansas City, Missouri has shut down their missing persons program.
Yes,
So now
now their sex crimes department now looks at missing persons cases.
Yeah.
even Ricky just makes the comment.
Yeah.
Oh, one of his biggest issues with the KBI is there's a lot of missing photos. 100%. I agree with you, Ricky. I mean, I learned that straight up the other day when, I was starting to look and, just trying to make heads or tails of things, because now that, we're involved with you all and trying to help out and, be a part of this, I really started digging deep into some things that I'd never done before. And I just started catching these dates that were all the same. I'm like, why is there 3 girls missing on the same day that are all different ages? And I'm like, and they're not related. They didn't share the same last names, and I'm thinking, well, what's going on?
You need to find the date. See what was happening on that date. See if it was a Kansas City Chiefs football game. I'm sorry, but it's happening. And it's real.
I don't know if you heard, but Tammy said that it happens a lot during baseball games, the football games. And that just blows my mind, because the bad part is I have 2 kids under the age of 18, one to be 18 soon. And that really bothers me because they live in Gardner. I live here, and I'm terrified. I mean, just what you talk about just terrifies me. So.
Yeah, it's definitely an eye opener.
Well, we actually, and I'm sorry I haven't told you any about this, Dennis, but we go to the Raffle church, and they really felt led to start raising money to try to help this girl get out of the sex trafficking business. And they actually had one girl come and give her testimony at church. And she was talking about how that it right here in Kansas City, and it happened in the football games. And, I'm not trying to knock the Kansas City Chiefs or nothing like that. I'm not saying it has anything to do with them, but these things are happening when
like sports events are going on, or anything where we have an influx of people being in town. It seems,
or an event,
the things were said that makes you believe that going on those dates with lots of people.
Well, she told us. She said that she was involved with the sex trafficking business, and she was part of it, and things were happening. People were coming in to these sports events, and it was.
Okay. I mean, that's disturbing. Very disturbing.
Sorry, y'all.
I'll go back
Goodness.
up to this one. Ricky said more than likely they'll run away from a group home. He's seen it happen periodically. I have seen in other instances where there have been multiple teenagers basically go missing from the same group home. But the ones Alex are talking about, it doesn't seem that it was just like a central area. I mean, it's the same county, but it seems kind of widespread in that county itself.
Yeah. And I'm gonna spend some more time on it when I get some downtime or a rain day. I'm gonna set down the computer. Really, I'm just gonna start writing dates down. And if I come across the same date more than once, I'm just gonna start putting check marks by it. And then I will go back and research that date and see what was going on. If there's anything, I just found it very weird. I just found like, why, and there is a couple cases where I did find some brothers or sisters who did go missing on the same day, whether it was a parent who took them and they've disappeared, or the situation. But I did come across siblings or cousins. I mean, people that shared the same last names, children that went missing on the same day. But I did find
and the parent went missing on the same day. So,
but I mean, I did find multiple cases of the same date with multiple young girls, you know, it's I've made the comment before, since everybody knows people go missing. Everybody's watching something on TV about missing people. It's been going on forever, but until I got involved with you guys and really started digging deep into it, it blows my mind, the people that go missing in your own county, and stuff you've never heard of, because either A, they never spoke of it, it was never put on TV. Because I mean, look back before the internet, the only time anything ever got spread was by television or radio, and then with the invention of the internet and all that led to being able to do more to get the word out. But it's just sad. I never realized there was that many people that went missing in the 80s from Kansas and Missouri, and never heard a word about it,
Seeing Ricky's comment there is one of my biggest concerns for these cases, especially with teenagers.
Okay, hold on. Let me scroll up a little bit. There we go.
There was a girl abducted from the Dallas Mavericks playoffs game in Texas and was trafficked to Oklahoma City. Was found 10 days later. She was initially listed as a runaway before her nude photos surfaced online in advertisements for commercial sex acts, according to several law enforcement agencies.
That just makes me sick to my stomach to hear that. Oh.
That's terrible.
And Mark, I saw Alberta had a governor hopeful say he was going to look into Randy's case. Election's coming. Yes, the election is coming up, and the governor hopeful, the guy running against Governor Kelly, said he would look into Randy's case. If he is elected, it sounds exciting, but that has been said by previous governor. It's been said by 2 or 3 different sheriffs fighting to get into office, and hopefully he will come through if he's elected. Hope he comes through with that. But
yeah. And okay. Mark then said that's awful. Sickos. Are you talking about Derek Schmidt? Which one would that be though? Derek Schmidt.
Cookville, Tennessee has
who's running for governor?
Oh, okay.
I think that's who it is, Ricky.
Yeah.
And Mark, can you confirm if that's who it is? But that name sounds right.
Yep.
Running
and Ricky
against
just
Kelly.
said running against Kelly. Yeah.
Did they mention anything about this?
Southern Gospel Gal says politicians.
Yeah. Let's see. Lisa did say something a minute ago. Dan, see if Cookville, Tennessee has the facilities to perform autopsies, please. There's a reason she said that. And I don't know if we want to say why.
We do have a petition that we have shared from them to sign to try to get them to exhume Aaron to have another autopsy done, have one done that is actually done right.
Yeah. Ricky says, I like him. He enacted the missing person statute in Kansas.
Nice.
Talk is cheap. Actions speak louder than words. Absolutely. And then
if he enacted that, then he may take action.
Then Leanne said, Randy's case involves a government cover-up. It will take the DOJ to intervene, I'm afraid. And Lisa, that is the Putnam County Medical Examiner. So, Bobby, we need to get rid of Biden too.
Bobby,
Yeah.
how could you say that about the POTUS?
Be careful.
Yeah. Watch it. Be careful.
I will just say, let's go, Brandon, and leave it at that. No,
Yeah.
we do make a lot of political jokes on here
Yeah.
and stuff, but I don't want anyone to think we're trying to push our beliefs on here.
No.
But we do have our
Yeah.
beliefs, and let's go, Brandon.
Yeah,
happens to
let's
be
go,
one of
Brandon. That's what I
mine.
just, Texas Andy. Let's go, Brandon. So, but yeah, it's, wow.
Yes, he needs to go.
Yes, he needs to go.
Joking.
Mark, you reading the teleprompter and going off?
Do you have a typo there? LGB, what? Oh, okay. Ricky just posted something here. The statute eliminates the waiting period to file a missing persons report. Law enforcement, when notified of a missing persons, has to take and file a report immediately and have it filed in NCIC and KBI within 2 hours
Nice.
of taking the report. Wow, that's
That needs
good.
to be nationwide right there.
Yes. Oh, what did Lisa say? All right, Lisa just said, I don't think they have the qualifications since Valley. They're required to have a county level in high school education and no felonies. And what she means by that is that's all you need to be a medical examiner down there. So no training. I mean, it's literally, yeah.
Graduate high school,
Yep.
no felonies, go right in, do
Yep.
the job.
Yeah.
And then to do the job, they go right in. They may do a form of autopsy, but it's based off of a questionnaire that they use as a universal questionnaire
Yes.
on every autopsy. But they tend to go with what law enforcement tells them. If law enforcement come in and say, yeah, this person had a heart attack, we found them out in the field, they're going to go through the questionnaire and come out and say it was a heart attack because that's what law enforcement told them to say.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay. And then Lisa said at county level or a GED. Oh my goodness. Wow. East Tennessee University does private autopsies.
Mm-hmm.
I like how Leanne worded that word there. That's nice. Goodness gracious, Leanne. So yeah. Yeah. I mean, Lisa was the one that told us all that. And I think if I remember right, I was in shock. I didn't know what to say after she said it all. I thought, what? So,
And I had spoken to Lisa many times before she joined us on a live feed a while back. And even after speaking to her, every time I speak to her and see how much deeper it gets,
Yeah.
I mean, you are speechless. How do you come out and
yeah. Tamara says it's always best to get a secondary autopsy with a forensic medical doctor.
yes.
I thought that was the whole point to begin with, but Dan says, hey, quit picking on Biden. He falls off his bike pretty good.
And Lisa, the problem is they know I can't afford it.
Yeah.
And I believe, Lisa, they also have a GoFundMe to help financially on if they're able to get this done. And I know I've got that over on our Facebook page, but I'll look that back up and get that shared over in the community page on the Facebook channel as well.
Hey, Lisa, are you talking about the cost of exhuming his body or the cost of having him go to somebody else to have another autopsy done? Can you explain that in a little more detail?
Bobby, we need the president and CEO for Swift as our next president.
Lisa has got to be
Yeah.
one of the strongest people
Well, I'm telling you,
I've ever talked to.
hell and back, and she's still hanging in there. So, We know, honey. We know. She says it hasn't done well, but times are so tough. All of it. Absolutely.
Well, we will get that shared for you and continue to share that in hopes that it helps out.
Yeah. Well,
And guys, we do have some other searches coming up. I'll be the first to say, unless something vital comes in that we have no choice, from Friday through Tuesday, we won't be doing any searches. No. And again, no live feed next weekend. But between now and then, there may be a search or two take place. I still want to get over to do the water sonar on the area that we have in question for Billy and Mary Black. I did see that Jacob from Chaos Divers was able to clear 11 ponds in Atchison on this case.
wow.
Amazing.
With those all coming out clear, that is really putting more light on the area that we're going to be sonaring.
Right.
But we need to get that done and determine if that's clear or not.
Right. Tamara says it does cost for the second autopsy. I'll look for the GoFundMe page. The more people know about your story, I know they'd help with this. You are amazing. And then Bobby, I'm ready to go dancing. Anyone ready? What? And then Leanne says, Lisa, try contacting Dr. Baden, either Dr. I cannot say, what is that? Wecht. They sometimes review cases for free. Lisa said there's a lot with it, but whoever tied the rope is left-handed. Aaron is right-handed and his right wrist was broken. Leanne did ask Atchison State Lake cleared.
I have sent a message out to Jacob, and I have contacted somebody who is friends with Jacob who is going to help me get the ponds that they did clear. And hopefully we will have a list of that soon, and we'll be able to let you know if Atchison State Lake was clear.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it was. I mean, there's a lot of small ponds and stuff in Atchison, but 11 of them, he done awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tamara says, is it possible to find a doctor to donate their time? Not sure, but maybe it's possible. That's a good one. Thank you, Tamara. And then Lisa says, thank you. So, yeah.
And then Lisa,
Ooh.
I sent a text to Tammy with Lisa's phone number so you guys can get in contact. And Lisa, I could tell you, Tammy and Alex, very, very good people. And you guys obviously know Lisa is a very, very good person. And Lisa, we all want to do everything that we can to help you.
Absolutely.
Whoa. Wow, that one's a good one, Mark. I would like to see a huge collaboration between you guys, Jen, Brent, Brandon, Alex, Samsan, Leanne, Bobby, Dan, and Pony, Hunter, everyone, myself, and August and Linwood. Just need sites to search. There we go.
Awesome.
Oh, did you see Leanne's comment here? Been 2 people I personally knew who were dumped at the lake up there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, lovely. But yeah, that's a good idea, Mark. Oh, wow, the whole group.
And I'm sure Jacob was looking for vehicles.
Yeah.
And pretty much the focus since Billy and Mary were last seen in their vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
So even if he cleared it for vehicles, we may need to eventually sonar Atchison State Lake and see if there's anything else there.
Hey, Dennis, can you remind us again what car that they were driving?
They are in I believe
on,
it
we're
was
getting the
a
file.
Honda Civic. Yes, they were in a 1990 Honda Civic, light blue 4-door, license plate AWX605. And I did read it had, I believe, low-hanging exhaust and a little bit of damage, I believe, on the hood of it.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to look in on eBay and see an original car brochure for it. You know, just something else to have in our file on their case.
Guys, if you remember, is that showing?
Up, right there.
That
really
was our
dark.
finding when we went out looking our last search
Yeah.
for them.
You talk about heartbreaking.
We just knew we were going to find a vehicle because there's the image.
Yep.
And that's what we
Because if you
found.
look at this, it looks like the front of a car. But
Yeah.
that's just me.
Because I started questioning if there was something else in the satellite picture that was missing on the ground.
Yeah.
But when I come back in, I started doing measurements and different angles. This was everything. I mean,
But it didn't look like that from what we saw. Gosh darn it.
No.
Oh,
but we will definitely need to go ahead and get that water sonar searched
yeah.
and be able to know if it is clear or if there is something
Yeah.
there.
Leanne says, I'm game. Someone bring me a moving dolly to strap me to it like Hannibal Lecter so I can be mobile without hurting myself.
I say, don't try to ride your horse scrape, babe.
Yeah,
We don't need you down again.
Yeah, stay away. No, don't bring your horse, honey.
Ride you a four-wheeler.
Four-wheeler, there you go.
There we
Yeah,
go.
yeah. So, yeah.
Or maybe we can borrow Catfish little handicap scooter.
Lisa did say, Great Babe, would you please send me those doctors' names? So, but
And Mark, I really like that idea of a
good night, Southern Gospel
large
Gal.
joint
Thank you.
effort like that. And you guys, anybody interested in coming out on something like that, let me know. And we will work to have the location set up to where we could all go into
Yeah.
search, knock it out, work together, and see what answers we can find.
Right. So Gospel Gal is heading in for the night. Thank you, hon. Good night. And then Bobby. Yeah, Dennis, what did you find when you did the ground searches?
A lot of mud, a lot of rain,
And a lot of aggravation.
a lot of aggravation,
Oh.
and not one thing related to any of the cases.
Yeah. That was a kick in the pants.
But soaked and muddy, but not the answers we want, but we do know these areas are clear.
Yeah. Did you see what Leanne just wrote? Oh, okay, Lisa. She just posted the doctors for you in Florida, Bobby. Oh, Alex, you sure can, but there's a charge on it. That's what Bobby said. So.
Hey, Lisa, I did want to tell you, I saw your message up there. I'll text you here shortly and give you my number as well.
I missed that. Sorry, guys. I missed that one.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Okay. Mark, please send me a text before you call so I know it's you. But, yeah.
Okay, and Lisa, I have spoken with Mark before. Again, another very good
yeah.
person that's willing to do what he can to help
Yes,
out.
he's done amazing work all this time. So he'll definitely help you out.
Finding more cars placed in strange places. Ponytail. But we have the human trafficking awareness video I'm working on lining up to be able to do. With this, I'm hoping that we will have some people from a couple different organizations joining us on that video to discuss this. Not only just awareness and things we can do to help prevent it, but things to help prevent any of us from becoming a victim to this.
Right.
I know a lot of times we look at human trafficking as, they want the young females, but they're taking boys, they're taking men.
Yeah, it does. They
women.
don't discriminate anymore. Like I'm not saying discriminate like that, but if you think about it, when you think sex trafficking, I think young female. Nowadays, it doesn't matter. It's everybody. No. They don't care. Yeah.
And then you look at every type of human trafficking is just put under human trafficking. But when you look at all the different types of trafficking that's involved in that.
Oh, yeah. Because it's not just sex trafficking anymore. It could be for your organs, black market deals. I mean, you name it, it's for everything nowadays. So,
and even labor is still a huge thing in the human trafficking.
Bobby says, that's all right. Y'all pick on me, but in the long run, y'all love me. We do, Bobby. We love you.
We wouldn't pick on you if we didn't.
Yeah.
And then Leanne says, Ponytail, want me to look into those? There you go.
So guys, we're an hour and 51 minutes into this.
Mm-hmm.
So we're probably going to go ahead and call this a night. We do have other searches and videos that are in the works. Again, July 1st, our other channel, the first episode, somebody asked if we had a link to that channel. Yeah. I did not put it in the description here, but I will get that put over on the community page and get that shared. And, Alex, Tammy, thank you for joining us again on here. I mean, you guys are such a good fit in with Muddy Waters. Just the work you guys do has been incredible. And getting to know you guys more. I mean, we're just completely honored that
you guys are awesome.
Well, but I think we're honored too to help out.
Absolutely.
Be a part of this with you. And we've talked about so many things and stuff that we want to help you all with and accomplish. And I think within time we're getting somewhere with a lot of it.
Yeah.
And
that's right.
Helping you all get out here and do these searches and over time, building a team of people to help us do searches.
Yeah.
And, if we get these situations where we just got to make phone calls and call people up and, hey, let's go. And I'll keep working on these different things with TikTok, and it's just one more way to put it out there. But the missing persons information, pictures, I share it every time I post it on TikTok. I share it on the Muddy Waters page, and I hope that everybody will share it too with their friends and family. And if anybody has somebody that wants one done made, just message us. The email's out there, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's something that Muddy Waters is working on or not. If I can help somebody get the word out with one, I don't have a problem doing it, sharing it, whatever we need to do, and for whatever anybody needs help with, any which way, form, I will do my best to help out. So,
seeing going with that, one of the things that makes us a little different than the other teams out on YouTube, and we should probably do some more behind the scenes stuff on these, but we do our own investigation, so to speak, open source investigation on every one of these cases. Mm-hmm. And instead of, this location's possible and run into it, we try to link everything up because, I mean, Linwood, it takes what, 35, 40 minutes to get there. But when you're talking there and back, that's an hour and 45 minutes plus the time on these searches. So instead of spending the money and resources to make multiple trips out, we try to get as many areas as possible. We can go out there and maximize the use of the time. So we're doing our own investigation on these to help us line up.
Yeah.
This place is the highest interest, but we've got these areas to check if this one turns up clear. But we are doing that investigation. A lot of times it takes us a little bit longer to get out on the ground.
Yeah.
But we're trying to maximize the resources, the money to get as much accomplished as possible.
Now, Leanne just did post something towards Alec. Oh, your mouse is horrible here. I'm like really.
It's really touchy.
All right, we need to keep going. Oh, there it was. If you look on that, it says, okay, if you need help, let me know. I am home pretty much 24/7, retired and an insomniac. Just give me tasks and I'm happy to work the web.
Well, thank you, Leanne. I appreciate that. I might take you up on that offer if you're computer savvy, able to.
Yeah.
Like I said, working on the KBI website, some of the other ones with the dates, the names. If we could. Not so much putting them in alphabetical order, but just putting in a date order, see if there's patterns where people went missing certain days, whatnot. I would love, because I'm sorry, I guess I paid that day in school when we learned how to do that.
See, I will try to get a spreadsheet going on that to where we can put all the cases in there and then click a few things and it'll filter it down by date and by name, alphabetical, any of that stuff.
But it all comes down, to reinforce what you were saying. We do spend a lot of time researching the computer. Just an example, the other night we were talking about a certain situation, possibly be an area where people are dumped. We weren't even on there 5 minutes looking, and it looked like a body was caught up in a tree in the water.
Yeah.
And in one, we looked at Google Earth, and we both had the same picture. Whereas, we were with what we thought was the Black's car in Bean Lake, we were getting different images at the same time.
Yeah, I know. That's what was weird.
Yeah.
So, and we were like, wow, this looks like somebody hung up in a tree floating. Looked like a body with legs and tennis shoes.
It looked like jeans on.
Yeah, because the picture he sent me, at first I looked at it and I literally told him, I said, there's nothing here. I don't see nothing. He said, look again. And I'm not kidding you. It's like full on person sitting there. So, yeah.
This is a perfect example of what we just talked about earlier in the show is just because you see something, sometimes it either hits or it doesn't hit you with what you're actually seeing. And, you looked at it and you didn't recognize it. And then you looked at it again and you were like, whoa.
Yeah, right.
Laying on their back or laying in their stomach, caught in a tree in the water. Now, honestly, that's a place we need to go and check out.
Yes, it is.
Because it looks more like a person. It looks as much as a person as much as that car did at Bean Lake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It looked like it was so, and that was it. then it wasn't, and this could be the same way too with that picture. I mean, but that was all just out of doing research, and I think we'd been on the phone like an hour and a half. And,
Let's see.
If we had a business office, this would be 8 hours a day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Doing research, going over documents. I mean, reading stuff between the internet, newspaper, Facebook stuff, YouTube stuff, or looking at documents and pictures. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot to really deal with.
Yeah.
We have Charlie. Hi, folks. I've been missing your videos. Had a sick computer. God bless all your efforts. Thank you. And okay. You need to go. Move your mouse. You do it because I ain't touching this thing no more. Okay. What else did they say? Oh.
Joanne Conger
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Joanne's
saying she was going to. So,
good night, Joanne.
good night.
Pages on Reddit. Oh, Mark just said, guys, check out all the Randy Leach pages on Reddit.
Right.
Cool.
You done that?
Just updated and reposted Bethany Markowski's flyer I had previously released.
Right on.
Thank you, Ricky.
And anybody that hasn't, please check out Kansas Missing and Unsolved. They're on YouTube. They're on Facebook. They have a website as well.
They do amazing work with what they do as well. So,
And I wanted to give another shout out to the guy down in Florida, Sunshine State
yeah.
search team, I believe it is.
They're pretty new, aren't they? Or
I'm not sure how long he's been doing this. A couple of the cases they're working on is a couple of our cases.
Yeah.
So he did reach out to us. I have shared some of his stuff over on our Facebook page, but he is doing incredible work down in Florida.
Yeah. Crystal just said, yes, lots of info on Reddit. Might not all be true, but lots of info. Ponytail, another rabbit hole. Thanks, Mark. I'll be there all night. And Ricky just says, we are on Twitter. So
Nice.
perfect. So, but yeah, that guy from Florida, the messages we were getting back and forth, I thought, my goodness, he is all in it to do this.
He's also a diver.
Mhm.
And he had sent a couple images of what appeared to be vehicles on sonar. He was going back to dive.
Yeah.
And he is searching a lot of retention ponds in the area. The two cases he's working on, I don't have the names on those cases at the moment, but they went missing in the almost same area. And the areas he is searching is within 3 miles of where they disappeared. And typically you want to start with the 5 mile radius. Once that's cleared, start expanding out from there. So everything with that, he's searching the right spots at this point and just doing incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will get a link to his Facebook page, put in our next live feed that we do. And I will actually talk to him and see if he will join us on a live feed sometime.
There you go. Perfect. And then Bobby says, as myself, as a retired law enforcement officer, feel free to ask me for help by contacting me through Dennis. I'll be glad to help if possible. Thank you, Bobby.
Mhm.
And then Mark says, yes, Pony, I've been down pretty much all of them already.
Rabbit holes.
Yeah. Yes, Alex, a lot of research.
Yeah, Mark has been doing a lot of research.
I
And does.
Yeah.
I have literally read myself to sleep at night going over Randy's documents.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's true.
There is, it's a yellow pages size of information, front and back, and there's just
Yeah.
so much to digest, so many, different things, rumors, and yeah.
Yeah, if you could see, this is Randy's, of course, but look at this. I mean, Denny's having to use two hands here. So.
And that's just the stuff that's printed off. That's not
Yeah.
everything else that's with you.
Yeah. And let's see. Aaron C., are you on Facebook Messenger? Bobby, would you look at Aaron Shane Key stuff? That's a good one. Yeah, Bobby, look up Lisa's son, Aaron Shane Key. Yeah. Bobby says, come on, Tammy, say something. Or is Alex have you trained? Oh, Bobby. Woo, goodness.
I will say this. Tammy may be quiet, but you do not want to make her mad. I think she can hammer it down.
No, Bobby, she has me trained. She got a new TV Friday night.
Ponytail, I have fallen asleep on satellite images. I mean, I think at some point we've all just you just get so into it. It's just like one more line or one more picture or something. So, yeah. So, anyway.
So, guys, with that, I think we are going to go ahead and shut it down for the night. Again, don't forget, check out Crooked Trail Designs on the Etsy page. The link is in the description as well. Proceeds will go a percentage of the proceeds will go towards our search efforts and the new stuff that she's got added.
Right.
Megan, what did you add new this time?
Bracelets, earrings, necklaces, and chains. Pretty much everything.
But it's a lot of it your patriotic stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, she's got more earrings, bracelets, necklaces, all that good stuff. Some with patriotic themes. Definitely check her page out. So,
what's your last name?
Oh.
Aaron Key?
Aaron Shane Key is the full name, Ponytail. Good night, Lisa.
And Mark says, Tammy, you get the first throw at Bobby in the dunk tank. So, guys, we will keep you updated on any searches we're going on, new videos that are coming out. Again, any information you have you'd like to share with us, please send to the mwsar22@yahoo.com. The whole team has access to that, and we'll be able to respond a lot quicker. Okay, this Aaron. Gotcha.
Oh, that Aaron. I'm sorry, hon. I'm sorry. Childs. Oh, Megan. Abalone. Leanne. Okay, Leanne. What do you mean by abalone? Megan is losing her ever-loving mind trying to figure it out.
Oh.
You're going to want to come see the answer.
Yeah. And Bobby says, can't wait for that, Tammy. So.
Come on, Maggie. You can jump on for a minute.
Yeah. Come on. Nope. She's looking at us going, nope, 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 nope.
I'll even let you have my chair.
No.
Okay. Anyway. There's a lot on there. Bobby, good night, buddy. Abalone shell jewelry.
Oh.
You could find some, I'm sure. She's looking them up now. So thank you, Leanne, now that she knows. Oh, okay. Tamara says, I've always wondered if there was a way to use our satellites to see live feeds with the detail they have, if they can see a license plate on a car. See, I said that the other day.
I think we have the technology to do that.
Yeah.
If we could find a terrorist in the middle of a desert using that technology.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they could be in Washington or something and fire rockets over in Iraq with just their computers. So come on.
If we can see stuff on the sun,
Yeah. You'll
to be able to identify anything anywhere with the technology that we have. That, I mean, hands down. I wish we had it in the public to be able.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see.
Catfish says, and Dennis, by the time you're ready to come join me in some good catfishing, I see you in 2032. Catfish, that's if I'm lucky.
I don't.
We've got, between work and family and the cases we're working on, we've got several cases. We had new cases come in. I had some more cases pop up on me today that I'm looking into to get case layouts done on.
Yeah.
And so catfish, I would be very lucky to. Now, if we happen to have a case in the area that we got to go out there and do some searches on, we may need to catch our breath and go do some catfishing.
I'm just saying, yeah, we may have to. I'm just, you know, you never know. I mean, yeah.
On fishing pole.
Oh,
But
man.
anyway,
Well, guys, we'll keep you updated as everything's progressing on our end. Send over any information you'd like to share with us. And with that, we're going to call it a night. Till next time, you guys be safe, and let's continue to do all we can to help bring some of these people home.
good night, guys.
Night.
Night, everyone. Bye-bye.